Well, hello, my friends. This is Kevin, the homemaker husband. Once again, I'd like to say thank you for choosing to spend a few moments with me. It's actually Wednesday evening, Wednesday night now. It's 8:30, so Wednesday evening still. I went out and did a little grocery shopping tonight because we are getting ready for two back-to-back storms here. We've got one coming tomorrow. They're saying from 15 to 25 centimeters of snow, with more in the southern end of the province. And the southern end is where I have to go tomorrow. So my run's a little different tomorrow. It is possible that I could get home before it gets real bad. We'll see. But yeah, we thought we should run to the grocery store because what tends to happen, same everywhere, I guess, if tomorrow's a really bad day and into Friday, and Sunday they're talking about another storm, Friday night, Saturday, the stores will be mobbed, shelves will be cleaned out of a lot of things. So we just decided I should go get some things tonight. So this video here, there'll be more to it than what I'm showing you here tonight. I'll make that at a later time. But I have to go to Costco just to grab 2 or 3 things. No big deal. And I guess, yeah. Also, in the last couple of videos, after the grocery haul and whatnot, I've I called it a rant. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't a rant, but at least I had something that I wanted to talk to you about. And I'm going to do that in this video too, but it's going to be different. It's not going to be like it was before. Obviously, I've spent a lot of time thinking about it. I'm still thinking about the situation. I haven't changed my opinion on anything. I guess maybe my only opinion that I'm changing a little bit is maybe I shouldn't do so much of that here on this channel. I am going to try to go back to my other channel. I think it's time that I start making a few videos there. When I do, I'll give you a heads up. And for those of you that don't know where that is, I'll tell you where to go find me on my other channel. My other channel. I can't believe I just said that. Me other. I used to work with a guy from Newfoundland, and he would say me other. He said a lot of things differently than we do. And that's okay, but yeah. So anyway, I will turn the camera around here and show you what we got. We will put the prices up, and just for the sake of it, we'll put the total up maybe at the end. I know how much it cost. I could tell you right now. I'm just going to wait and see. But anyway, here goes. Okay. Once again, starting from the right and working to my left, I'm going to start right here. I shot into the superstore, or the superstore, No Frills, again this evening. I was looking for a couple of different products, and I never found them. But Michelle and I had thought if these fries were still on sale for $2 a bag, I should grab some. They'll go in our freezer for consumption whenever, right? They'll keep quite a long time in the freezer. So basically, they're going in the store. But Michelle said she likes the straight cut the best, so I got 3 bags of the straight cut Cavendish fries and 1 more of the crinkle cut to kind of even out the stash there. These are quite obviously made in Cavendish Farms, Prince Edward Island. I know we have some viewers from there. I used to go to Cavendish all the time, every week when I was on Midland, to load these and take them stateside. So yeah, and obviously the other products that they made there, but just a factoid. We picked up a package of bok choy because we're going to make our beef and bok choy recipe that Michelle has come up with. It's very good, and that's going to be our food for next week. Last time we put more bok choy in, but this time she said she wants to put some baby spinach in, so I picked up a small package of the baby spinach. This will all go in. You know what spinach is like. You can put this all in your pocket when it's cooked. But anyway, that and the bok choy in our beef and bok choy recipe. I had to have another bottle of the sugar-free ketchup that I use. And, of course, right at the same time, we ran out of this ketchup that she uses. No biggie, they have lots of it. I got 2 packages of this oven roasted chicken breast for sandwiches or just eating on its own as a snack. Also, I guess I'll go here, 1 tube of regular ground beef. The reason for this is the guy that cut my venison, my deer, packaged all of the ground meat in 2-pound packages, and it's quite often too much. You have to thaw it, and we have to use 2 pounds at a time, or cook some of it, like cook it all and then freeze some of it cooked, which we can do, but it's just kind of a little bit of a annoyance. I didn't know he was going to package it that way, or I would have told him a pound, only a pound per package. We are running out of margarine, so I had to pick up another one of these. And once the loan was approved, I got it. Obviously, I'm kidding, but not by much. A can of sliced mushrooms. I picked up these. That's the French side. And the English side. Jane's pub-style chicken burgers. They're on a pretty good sale there at Walmart this week. They're not the kind we wanted, so I just bought 1 box. Got another package of these beef burgers, and that's the French side again. Beef burgers, challah. Not that we care about challah, but they're awfully good burgers, right? So yeah, got them. Picked up 1 of these, right? Just for myself, I guess. Now, I've got the cat food mixed right in the middle. She only likes the pate, and I think it's more because she is missing so many teeth, but so I got a dozen of them. We still have some. That'll get her through for a couple of weeks. Got a package of carrots that's sideways, but pretty sure you know what they are. A package of this great value, fully cooked bacon. This is what we use, like if we want to do bacon on a weekday morning when I have less time to prepare breakfast, we use some of that. 2 more tubes of these Pillsbury crescents. That's for another recipe that Michelle and I are going to do. 2 cans of this holiday luncheon meat. Believe it or not, we are or were completely out of this stuff. I have mentioned before that we are supplementing our grocery shopping by eating out of our pantry store, and we have used this to clear up, so it'll be something we'll have to pick away at and build up a little more. I picked up a package of hot dog buns because we have sausage in the fridge or in the freezer that we want to get used up. Picked up another package of hamburger buns for like my bologna sandwiches or those chicken patties there or the beef patties, right? Whatever we feel like eating, hamburger buns. A package of toast bread, baker's bread, what we always called it growing up, for sandwiches, toast, whatever, right? Shaving cream. I had to have a can of that because I am about out. And a case of Michelle's Pop that she drinks, the 0 sugar Canada Dry. And I also picked her up a 6-pack of the little mini cans. She says that sometimes she feels like more than a can, but she doesn't want to drink 2 cans in a day, or can't really seem to drink 2. So I thought maybe a little can might be a good supplement for her. And of course, the traditional 2 boxes of the kitty litter that we use. So there is that. I guess showing you the litter, I'll give you a real quick update on our cat. She has to go to the vet again next week for another blood pressure check. 6 weeks ago we had her there. Her blood pressure was through the roof. Her thyroid is perfect, but her blood pressure was really high, like over 200. So we have to keep her on the blood pressure medicine. They started her on it, And then in 2 weeks, I took her back. Her blood pressure was good, but the vet wanted to change the brand of blood pressure medicine. And it was a lot bigger pill. So she said, give her the whole thing in the morning. So I would break it in half. So I was actually giving her like 3 pills when you consider her thyroid pill, the 2 blood pressure ones. I gave them to her, and I think they nearly took her out. She wasn't herself. She quit eating. When she did eat, she would vomit. She was spitting up all over the place. So Michelle says, break the pill in half the way you have been, but give her half in the morning and half at night with her other pill. I did that. She still wasn't eating, and she was still spitting up. And just sleep nonstop. So we just took it upon ourselves. I'm only giving her half of that pill. And I expect when I go back next week that her blood pressure is going to be high again. And if that's the case, we're going to have to go back to that other pill. And if the vet doesn't want to do that, then we're going to have to talk end of life measures, because we just can't torment this cat. We can't torture her any longer. You know, she's such a nice cat, and what those pills did to her was just a shame. So anyway, that's a kitty cat update, so stay tuned. There will be more. Okay, it's now Saturday, and I wanted to show you just the things that I picked up this morning. These items here from Walmart, they were out of the other night when I went, so I just popped in to check and see if they had them, and they did. So I'm going to just show you those, give you the prices. This stuff here is from Costco, and I'll show you one other item that I picked up that's for myself. I mean, we can obviously use it here, and I'll explain why I bought it. So first off, these prime chicken burger patties. Michelle does really well with these. They're really very good, and as I said, the other night they did not have them, so I picked them up this morning. The price on them is $11.97. I never even checked to see how many there's supposed to be in there. 700 grams, and obviously it must say underneath that tag how many there is, but I think there's like 8. These are the beans that we like so much. Clark old-fashioned beans with pork, and there it is in French for our French-speaking friends. And those were $1.47 per can, and obviously they're going in the store, but we will consume them at our leisure, right? And then this, no sugar added chocolate bar, and they are ridiculously expensive, and I probably will have to quit buying them, but I just like chocolate, you know. That bar is now up to $4.98, and that is quite a lot of money. So over here we have the Kirkland brand Advil, basically extra strength ibuprofen, 120 capsules for $9.99. That is an unbeatable deal. No matter what, you just can't beat it. 120 for $9.99. And these are one of the 2 kinds of garbage bags we use. We use a lot of them because every day I scoop the cat litter and stuff like that. I don't let the kitchen garbage build up in the house. I take it every day, so we go through a lot of them. So those right there were $21.99 for 320 bags. I have, in all the boxes of them that I've ever bought, I've only encountered maybe 2 or 3 that have ever leaked. So, and you know what kitchen garbage is like. It can be pretty disgusting at times. So they're good bags and a good price. So now I'll show you the one other thing that I bought. It is just that what you see in the picture right there. Folding table. 4 feet long, probably 2.5 feet wide. I can store it right behind the laundry room door, standing up, because it has folding legs. And just 1 minute. Oh, and also I wanted to show you this. Technically, the table was my Valentine's gift. I know that might sound funny, but Michelle asked me what I wanted, and I told her that's what I wanted. So anyway, and this is what she wanted. We played it twice last night. This is a really good game. I would highly recommend this for anybody that is a student of the Word. So yeah, Bible trivia. Some of the questions are really hard, right? And some of them obviously, I mean, we just barely scratched the surface as well. But yeah, this is Bible trivia game is what Michelle chose for her Valentine's. So not very romantic maybe, but hey, we're getting up there. So the main reason I bought that table, in all seriousness, about 99.9% of the reason I bought that table is because those of you that know me know that I like to hunt, I like to shoot. Because we live in an apartment in the city, I can't just walk out the back door, the front door, and start banging, if you understand what I mean. Now, I have a very good place, nice and secluded, miles away from the nearest home where I can go and set up and do that. But a good, steady table is always the issue. Now, will this be 100% perfect for those of you out there that know what I'm talking about? Will it be perfect? No, but I can make it very, very stable. I have a beautiful rest that I use when I'm lining up my tools, and I like to know where they're gonna make a hole precisely, and that table right there will allow me to do that. I can just take it out, set it up. I have a great spot to set it up and put my rest on it, my telescope, spotting scope, I guess I should say, everything. There's plenty of room to set that up on there and lay the stuff that I need, and I really enjoy that. I find it relaxing. I don't get to do it very often, but when I do, I want to make it pay as much as possible, and that table should afford me that until a day comes somewhere down the road when I can make a more permanent, a concrete table would be ideal. But anyway, enough of that boredom. Now, I said I was going to talk about some of the stuff that I mentioned in my last couple of videos. Now, I'm going to keep it very brief and very simple because I really don't want to cause an argument. I'm just realizing that I don't have all the lights on in here. It's pretty dark, but I really don't want to cause an argument on this channel. There are some people that it wouldn't matter what you said. They're just not gonna agree, right? Then there are those people that you can reason with, or that are reasonable people, maybe I should say, be a more polite way to say it, that will think about things, that will look at what you're talking about, go to other sources than what they're used to looking at, and make their own decision based on that. And if you get good information, you come up with a good answer, or good opinion, I should say. I'm going to say this, and it will be controversial. For my Canadian friends, some of whom agree with me, and you certainly don't have to agree with me. Lord knows the vast majority don't. But some of you agree with me and some don't. All I'm going to say that to those of you who don't agree with what I think is, don't get distracted. These tariff issues, the border issue, is just a great distraction for our reigning emperor that we have now. Great distraction for him. All the politicians from all parties in this part of the world are jumping on the wrong side of this issue for the wrong reasons. And it's going to be very detrimental to Canadians in the end if they don't kind of moderate their position, right? So, they really are getting the focus in the wrong place, and it's gonna be bad. There has to be an election by this fall in Canada. There's rumors that the middle of March they're going to call an election. I would really, really, very strongly suggest that you really research this Mark Carney. He's looking like he'll be the next Liberal leader. You really need to scope his background out and go from there. But anyway, as I said, this is not a channel for arguing. I'm going to go into some of the biblical reasons, or I want to, hopefully this weekend, go into some of the biblical reasons for my thoughts on things that are going on. And obviously, there's only two sides of that, and you'll either agree or disagree, and it doesn't matter either way to me, because I'm not the one you'll answer to. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have made it this far, know that I am speaking directly to you. Thank you for watching. Know that you are prayed for. If you have sent along a prayer request for yourself or a loved one, know that I have prayed for them, right? And I pray for everybody that watches. I'm very grateful for your prayers and your continued support. And I just want to say, once again, it's Kevin, the Homemaker Husband, saying God bless and bye for now.